Welcome back. In this demonstration, I would like to present service availability functionality of a Clarity module called Visualiser. So in our demonstration, we will try to execute the following scenarios. In the first one, we will try to identify what fixed line services can be provided at specified customer address. In the second scenario, we will try to identify if PSTN or ADSL services can be provided at specified customer address. And in the first scenario, we will try to identify at what addresses in the city NGN services can be provided. So once we will choose the Visualiser module from Clarity OSS suite, we need to, from Actions section, choose Service Availability feature. Then we will press Go and we should see the Service Availability tab, which will allow us to provide the customer address. So as a transmission type, for the first scenario, we will choose fixed line services. Then we will provide customer address, some sample one. In field, suburb and state province we will provide wildcard operators, and from country we will choose Australia. And then we will press find serviceability to identify what fixed line services can be provided at specified customer address. Once system will find the customer address and identify the fixed line services which can be provided at customer address, we just need to click on the point on the map, and system is showing what kind of services can be provided at customer address. So as you can see, we can have NGN services, VPN leg services, and we can also jump to some kind of properties of this frame container which was identified at this location. So as we can see, this scenario has been completed and we can move to the next one. So as we can see, the scenario number 1 has been completed. So we will now try to move to scenario number 2, which is to identify PSTN and ADSL services if they can be provided at specified customer address. So for the purpose of this scenario, we will try to a little bit relax the address criteria. So we will try to remove some fields, but we will choose from the service types only ADSL and PSTN services. So let's deselect all and we will only choose ADSL and PSTN services. After providing this information, we will press find serviceability. Once system has finished identifying the services at provided based on the provided criteria, we see that on the map we have one location where ADSL and PSTN services are provided. And let's see, and as you can see here, once we will click on the point on the map, we can see that in this location ADSL and PSTN services can be provided. So this is what we can do in scenario number 2. Now we will move to scenario number 3. So now we will try to identify at what addresses in the city NGN services can be provided. So let's close this one and we will try to select only NGN services for the third scenario, which is NGN. Once we will select them, we need to press find serviceability button to execute the query. And as we can see, system is providing us a list of addresses from which we should choose to identify at what addresses exactly at what addresses we would like to check those NGN services. So if we will have more than one address, then system will show us this result list. So we will choose, for example, this one. It's North Sydney Falcon Street, and we will try to see what kind of services can be provided there. So once system finished searching inside the database, we see that we received one point on the map where we can check what kind of NGN services can be provided in this location. So once we will click it, we see that all NGN services which we provided in the service type field in menu can be provided at this location. So that was the last scenario as a part of this demonstration, and thank you very much for your attention. So we can see that all scenarios were executed successfully, and thank you one more time for your attention, and goodbye.